do it. Test, test, test. Hit the song.
Well, here's the... Okay.
My bad.
Well, here's the thing.
What combo is this?
Well, here's the thing. Okay. Well, here's the thing.
You're doing the combo. When
Oh, my bad. Let's go. We Out Here MMA, not podcast, but show.
Things that you probably didn't know. We taking things to places that you probably shouldn't
Go.
coffee.
Living in the MMA
Lifestyle.
Is that racist if you do it that way?
It is.
Welcome to the We Out Here MMA Not Podcast but Show But Now podcast. We're back again. You're live. We're about to feed you guys some content. And if you don't like content, we got some appetizers, some fun.
Ooh.
Fun
Ooh.
content. MMA is what we do here on the show, guys. I'm here with my husbands. I got Alex Acosta on the far right.
Hi.
In the middle, holding it down in this meat sandwich. We got Nick the Ear.
Hello.
Nick.
Great. This is an audio podcast as well. Say
Hello.
something.
Hey, hello.
And
I
what's it-
am. What kind of meat am I? If you're, what kind of bread are you guys? You guys are rye bread. That's what it is.
Why?
Because you're brown, obviously, like, or maybe wheat, or like maybe a multi-grain.
What if I was just a flatbread?
Alex would be flatbread.
But you know,
Alex would be flatbread.
and I'm here. My name is Gilbert, guys. We have an exciting show for you today. We had some fights this past weekend, so we gonna recap those. We got
those.
We got a couple new stories. And guess what? We got some fights that are gonna make us act.
It's gonna make me act to some type of way.
That is true. And then we're going to hit up this fight card on my birthday, August 28th, 7 p.m. at the UFC Apex. Guess what? I will be in Vegas. I didn't even realize that.
You should drive by the Apex.
I will. Actually, I'm going to have Alex drive by it.
Oh, I'm down to drive by it, bro.
Drive by it. You're by it.
Oh, I'm gonna drive by that shit, bro. I'm finna be blind everywhere. You mean?
Like, Iga, that's some Barboza. Guys, let's just get into it. But before we get into it, Alex was on a trip to see his fam recently.
Yes, he was.
And let me tell you something. This guy does not like flying. I believe, Nick, tell me, fact check me on this. I believe he's flown a total of 2 times, but now a total of 3
yes.
after this trip.
Yes.
This guy is in his mid-20s. He's been on 3 flights.
Late 20s.
Late 20s. And guess what?
3. Yeah,
He
3 total.
is terrified of flying. He shows up to the airport, and guess what? His plane crashes into another plane. He's not on the plane, but they smash into each other. Alex, what were your thoughts when you found that out?
So my thoughts were this. So I was
Thank
these
you
were
for
my thoughts.
I was pissed off because the night before, so my flight was at 7. So I figured, like, fuck it, I can stay up late and just like watch some shows and all that type of shit and whatever. I'm gonna get like 3 hours of sleep, but I'll sleep on the plane, and then I'm gonna get to Arizona early as hell, and then I'll be able to sleep and then go do my shit. So I go to sleep around like 1:30 and wake up at 4:40. Right? You take my Uber down to the airport.
Yum, yum.
Do all the shit, right? I go get some boffy up in that bitch.
Ooh.
Spent $17 on a fruit cup and a water bottle.
That's too much.
$17?
Hit a sound effect for that. Say that one more time and hit a sound effect.
$17 on a fruit cup and a water thing. Oh, I had it turned down.
You know what? That's accurate. That's how
fine.
it felt. No one cheered for that because
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
That's
Continue.
bullshit. This is
So
bullshit.
it's about literally 10 minutes before boarding, right? So I'm getting ready, and then they were playing the news on the thing, and then the people at the front were like gone, so we're kind of wondering like, hey, I don't know where the fuck they're at. And then we're watching on the news, and you just hear somebody say, "Wait, is that here? Wait, is that here?" And then I'm looking at the news, and it's like at Hollywood Burbank Airport, plane hits another plane on the runway, collides wings.
Good
and-
old Bob Hope.
And they're like, wait, is that over here? And then the next thing you know is the fucking stewardess or whatever come in. They're like, so unfortunately, as your plane was on the way to the window to pick you guys up, it hit another plane.
She's like, it hit another plane. Like, it's not a big deal.
And she's like, so I'm trying to get more info right now, but we'll let you guys know. And then a guy comes and he's like, all right, so we're going to give you guys these papers. It shows you how to reschedule flights.
Wow.
This looks like it's probably going to be a while, so you guys probably want to reschedule your flight. So on the thing, it said departure at 7, but then it changed to 8:30. So I was like, oh, I can wait till 8:30. Like, I'm cool. And then
Here it goes.
I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, it says 8:30, so I can just chill, right? He's like, rebook the flight.
You're like, why? Because another plane hit the plane that we rebooked.
I was like, why? It says 8:30. I was like, it says 8:30. Like, it's an hour and a half away. He's like, I promise you rebooked the flight.
Oh.
I was like, okay.
All right, don't yell at me.
And then like literally 20 minutes later, they just canceled the whole entire thing. There was
So he
no
was
like
right.
reschedule. So I
Wow.
called. Instead of a 7 o'clock flight, I had a 1:45.
What do you mean
O'clock flight.
called? They couldn't just deal with this at
No,
the gate?
that's what was fucked up is that there was a line. They were helping people do it. But there was these two girls there taking for fucking ever. But like after 45 minutes passed, after they helped one person, and then it was those two girls for 35 fucking minutes or whatever the fuck.
Wow.
They go, all right, guys. Well, we just so you guys know, we have another flight coming. So once that flight comes, we're gonna have to ask you guys to leave. I'm like, bitch, what the? You guys just cancel our fucking flight. You're gonna be like that. I already rescheduled mine, so I didn't give a fuck. But so I had the original plane was like 3 seat rows, right? There was 3 seats in each row. I paid extra $18 to get the preferred seat right next to the window. So I called, they rescheduled the flight to 1:45. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I stayed at the airport for like 6.5 hours.
Fuck.
Next thing is I get into a plane with 2 seat rows. The plane is so fucking small and I'm like wider. And I'm watching everybody walking. I'm like, please have like a lady sit next to me or something like that. The biggest motherfucker.
Daniel Cormier comes on.
The other biggest motherfucker in the fucking waiting to get on this flight. So we're sitting like this. Me and him.
Flight?
The whole time. And it's an hour flight. But
Thank God
the
it's
whole
only an
time.
hour flight.
And then we start going onto the runway, right? We're driving the plane.
It's another plane.
Dude, basically should have, right? Because we come to a stop and then the guy's like, looks like there's about 4 planes ahead of us on the runway.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
we're like, what the fuck? Literally, he's like, so it'll be about 5-10 minutes. I'm not exaggerating time. 45 minutes passed because I kept checking my watch. And I was like, yo, what in the fuck is going on? And then finally people started being like, could we get some info here? What's going on?
Yeah.
So then the pilot's like, looks like the people on the runway are having some issues, but we should be taking off in about 5-10 minutes. I was like, bro, and then we finally took off. I'm like,
what's your message to the Bob Hope Airport? What is your message to these people, yo?
Fire whoever led you into crashing into another fucking plane, because that is literally their one job.
As a pilot, no joke.
No, like the people with the rods.
Oh.
Yeah.
They like the other plane was parked, so they were getting led in by the other person, and then they hit that shit. Like,
damn, that's millions of dollars.
I ended up staying an extra day though because the flights were cheap back out, and then the plane coming back was what I was supposed to fly in first. It was so comfortable, had the whole row. Like I had the middle seat wasn't taken, and the lady was there, so I had like all this room to fucking spread out. And then I took some cool pictures, like in the air and shit. Lift pics, But that's the story. Fuck that shit,
guys.
bro.
That's crazy. Moral of the story: if you're scared of flying, don't fly.
Don't fly.
Don't fly. That's what it comes down to. Speaking of all that stress Alex endured, it did put him in a depression a bit, to the point where he had to send us a photo of him from the future. And can we throw that?
Yeah, you guys ready for this?
Throw that photo
Let me make sure it's ready for these motherfuckers. Bro, all right, so what I told them is I texted them and I said,
this motherfucker looks angry.
the UFC did this guy no favors, but this is me in the future. Okay? And I'm gonna show you right there.
Is that Damon?
I think so.
Damon Jackson.
That looks like one of the agents from the Matrix.
Yeah, he does.
Wait, why? What do you mean the UFC did him? No, that's himself.
But they made him like look down. Why are you gonna make him look down? That makes it look worse. Make him look up. Like
he might like the way he
and then
looks.
like up and then eyes to the side and shit. But now he's like, they're like, no, look as down as you can.
Why do you say
and
that's
put your
gonna
eyes
look like
up.
you? You don't have that.
I'm going bald right here, and it's getting thin over here on this side.
I got forhims.com/belly. We'll talk later.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think the first one to bald out of all of us, either me or Alex.
I'm already going bald, so
All right, relax, dude. Stop going through a midlife crisis at the age of 21.
Yeah, dude, you're speeding it up.
I turn 28 next
All right,
month.
fine.
Don't
You know
speed it
what?
up.
Speaking of dying soon.
Probably gonna die soon.
Speaking of dying soon, here's our fight recap. No cap. Because you know who did die during that fight? A lot of knockouts. The people that got knocked out.
there was a lot of crazy
A
ones.
lot of crazy knockouts. But let's start with the main event. Yo, that was a good fight. That 5-rounder with them yum yum dudes, dude.
Those yum dudes. Is that what you call the
Yum
middleweights?
dudes.
Dude, my favorite fighter, Kevin,
Kevin.
bro, lost.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
Do you think it was controversial? A lot of people thought it was controversial.
I think it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
It was that close.
It was a close fight.
I was being biased for Kelvin, but then watching the fight again,
It
I'm
was
like,
Kevin, but
Kevin.
Yeah.
Dude, Jared though, he looked good.
And he's 37.
He looked good.
I was so surprised. It was my niece's birthday party. That's why I was in there, but I watched it on my phone. I wasn't listening to any commentary, and every time there was a break, I would look up and talk. I honestly thought Jared Cannonier won the fucking fight, like plain and clear.
Yeah,
dude.
If it's close, I would say for him for sure.
Yeah, like from what I watched, I was like, really? And people were like, because I was seeing comments and people were like, oh, I thought Kelvin had that 3-2, and I'm like, all these I guess
Bro, he got knocked down.
Kelvin
like,
knockdown was
twice.
nasty.
Kelvin, I guess corner said it was like 2-2 going into the fifth, but I was so confused. I was like, really? From what I watched, maybe I wasn't paying that much of attention, but what I watched, I was like, right when the fight ended, my dad's like, who won? I'm like, oh, Jared Cannonier won. Like that was clearly his fight.
Yeah, he looked good. I liked him in that
Yeah.
one. Nick, you prompted that question. So did you think it was close, or did you think it was Jared all day, every day, sometimes on weekends?
You know, I think it's sometimes on weekends. I think sometimes on weekends.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Explain,
yeah.
elaborate, because actually it does make sense.
Well, you know what? I think Jared did more to win. He had the more decisive moments in the fight. But and dude, man, it's Kelvin Gastelum. He's always in tough fights. He's always in close fights. But yeah, dude, I think it makes more sense for Jared to win in the division anyway. Because now what we're talking about is Kelvin Gastelum. The knock on him has always been he looks a little too big. Not actually too small.
Yeah.
For 185.
But he also is a little too big for 170.
Is he though, or is he just not, or was he not as disciplined as he needed to be when he was fighting at 170?
That's true. He almost
Valid
missed this.
question.
He almost did he like miss this weight almost?
I don't know. I didn't watch the
I think for
weigh-ins.
this fight, he actually had to he almost missed it by like 0.5.
Yeah,
Wow.
the whole
Crazy.
thing is that, like, from what I remember, is that 170 is where he missed a shit ton of weight cuts.
Yeah.
And it's just like, maybe if it wasn't even a discipline thing, maybe like get a new nutritionist, right? Something that, because yeah, he's a little too small for 185. It's
Yeah.
like when Izzy went up to
205.
205. And then, I mean, he has had some finishes, right? Or he
Yeah.
did finish Michael Bisping, but let's keep it real. That was at the end of Michael Bisping's career. Michael Bisping
Quick turnaround too.
quick turnaround. He just
One
got
eye.
rocked. and
Yeah,
then-
one eye.
So
Calvin has two.
Kelvin has two eyes. Kelvin's
You know what I mean?
Latina.
Yeah.
Michael Bisping's not.
Dude,
and
not to
his-
be racist, but that might have to do with some of the diet.
His chin is
Yeah.
a fucking champion.
He got a chin, though.
His chin is very good. So I don't know what that would happen if he cuts to 170 because obviously, you know, you are killing yourself in some sort of way to make
It
170.
is, but like,
But he doesn't have the power
Can we
to
rem-
like put guys away at 185. Like he doesn't have necessarily the power to really threaten guys. You know?
we have to remind ourselves also who he's losing to.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
losing to the
It's
top.
crazy.
Yeah, it's a top.
But,
Yeah.
but that's also another reason for him to be like, hey, there's a pattern here.
So
And
let's
it's like
say
he's hanging with these guys, but it's also like, what do you think he needs to do?
new coach.
There's one disadvantage, and
What?
I think it's his size.
It's his height too.
I think
Yeah,
it's I think it's his
That's
height.
what I mean by
yeah,
size.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
like, he's not, you know, every guy he fights. I mean, I don't think Robert Whitaker's that much taller than him, but
Yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah.
And I think like Till was bigger than him.
Tails definitely. Man, a lot of 170
Izzy
guys.
was bigger than
I'm trying to
him.
realize.
Jared Cannonier is bigger than him.
Yeah,
The Karoka Pikidaraka is bigger than him.
Who's that?
exactly.
Who's
Yeah.
that?
Oh, that's the one new fighter that's on the rise.
Yeah,
What's his name again?
The Karoka Pikidaraka.
Okay, interesting. You talk about him every week.
Yeah.
he's really good.
He's my
You
favorite
gotta
fighter.
watch him. He's on the Ultimate Fighter.
Let's say that Kelvin does go to 170. How does he fare with some of those guys? The current, because I think last time he fought at 170, he was fighting people like Tyron, Nate Marquardt. Jeez, Nate Marquardt.
Yep.
Neil Magny, Johnny.
He fought
Hendricks.
Tyron, huh? He lost to
Yeah,
Tyron.
he lost a split decision.
Split.
People think that he could. Wait, did he lose or did Tyron lose?
Tyron
lost.
Tyron.
Calvin lost.
Kelvin lost.
Kelvin lost. Okay, yeah, because I remember that was like a big ordeal. But
'Cause he was 180. He missed
Yeah.
10 pounds, bro.
on that fight,
Jesus.
His catch, it was the catch weight was at 180.
God damn.
Fuck.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, can this guy make it? I don't know. Look, you're surrounded by a lot of Brazilians, and you yourself are a Latina. They're eating pretty good.
Yep. He's eating a lot of acai, a lot of fucking, you know.
Name one Chinese fighter that's missed weight.
Attention, listeners from across the galaxy. Thank you. All the way from Australia to Houston. Do we have
Ooh.
a pube problem, gentlemen?
I do. I need a shave.
Yeah. See, someone get this guy a lawnmower 4.0.
Yeah.
Okay? Because our friends at Manscaped have cleared you for takeoff with their 4th generation and brand new lawnmower 4.0. Kick your pubes to the next planet with the Performance Package 4.0. The orbits in your pants will feel like you are in zero gravity when you use the best tools for the job from the leaders in male grooming.
Oh my
And who are they?
Manscaped.
Manscaped. Okay? Join the 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped and get your rocket ready for takeoff by going to manscaped.com. And if you use our promo code We Out Here, you'll get 20% off plus free shipping. Okay,
Wow,
Gilbert?
Yeah, I have a really quick story after whatever that was. This is
That's an ad read, bro.
It's crazy, guys. Actually, you know what's funny is I was actually so I actually joined this new thing on Groupon. It's called competitive swimming, high diving. So actually, I auditioned for the team a couple weeks ago. Didn't work out. I realized I was moving too slow through the water when I landed. But guess what? I had a lawnmower 4.0. I shaved my balls. I actually shaved all the hair on my legs, even my butt hairs, and also my nips. And my big old titties, I shaved all that hair off. And guess what? It was smooth. I didn't even nick myself. And I got on the team. Thank you.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. All right, guys. So
True
with the
underdog
performance package comes the Weed Whacker. The Weed Whacker is waterproof and uses 9,000 RPM motor-powered 360 rotary dual-blade system. This nose and ear hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology, which helps prevents nicks. Helps prevent him.
You don't want me on
snags, cuts, all that good stuff. Okay. Also, don't forget to use the crop preserver. My bad. Ball deodorant and the crop reviver to help your little planets be on their A game while feeding the sun's heat while you're busting them balls up in someone's fucking face. Yeah, so get 20% off and free shipping with the code We Out Here at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code We Out Here at manscaped.com. Your dick and balls need some help for a clean trinity and beyond. Your space balls will thank you.
Spaceballs.
Back
to the show, baby. Let's go.
Even Uranus. Go ahead. I'll wait.
We'll wait, Alex. Oh, guess what? It's already the next day. Ho Choi, the Korean fighter? Yeah.
Racist camp.
Racist camp. Do we have one?
Yeah, we do.
It's on Nick. It's on Nick.
Fuck.
No, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, it is on Nick. My bad.
I do be racist sometimes. You know what I mean?
Guys, what's next for Jared? He just lost. He won, but his previous fight he lost for the title contention fight. So, what do we do with Jared? Does he have to wait? Who does he fight next?
The winner of Marvin and Paulo Costa.
You beat me to it, dude.
And you know what Izzy actually said? I think he actually had Acosta beating Vittori. He said in his vlogs. Which you guys should check out. They're very good. Not as good as ours.
I got Vittori beating Paulo as well. Or, you know.
No, he has Costa beating Vittori, right?
I also have Vittori beating Costa as well. What I was going to say was, you heard me right. You heard me right. And I heard you right. And you heard me right. But I also think Jared fighting the winner or the loser, depending on who it is, of Derek Brunson and Darren Till. That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah. That's a good fight.
Stop touching me, dude. This guy's been beating the shit out of me all fucking day.
I'm touching your dick. Relax.
Yeah, dog. Stop touching my dick.
Relax.
You can't even find it.
Relax.
Find it.
You're gonna say?
Don't do it.
That's it.
Relax.
Found my dick.
No, I think that's a good fight too. The winner of whatever he said again, Till and Brunson
and Vittori.
And Vittori, or the Vittori.
Till and Vittori.
Let me say this: 2022 by May, Brunson's fighting for the title. I have to put it out there.
I don't know. Do you think he beats Till?
You think he dyes his hair back?
We'll get into that.
Blonde.
Do you think he just lets it grow out?
No, it's gonna be blonde. He's gonna go platinum blonde.
Blonde.
Dye your hair blonde.
Hey, but this whole fight card, the prelims, great.
Oh, fantastic.
Main card, a little bit of snoozer.
I like the main event.
Yeah, the main event.
I like the main event.
I like the main event, obviously.
I like the main event.
But
hey, our titty boy, big titty boy, won.
Big titty won. No, his name was Big Old Titties.
Big old
titties won. Yo, that's our new fighter. That's our new team.
our
We
guy.
Out Here fight. We cheer for his career.
Parker
we called
Porter,
it, bro.
let's go.
We called it. We called it.
Are we calling him Parker Porter? Or are we calling him Parker Big Old Titties?
Big old titties Porter. Hey, bro,
You think he
imagine.
could be our first guest?
You think-
like our first UFC
Do
fighter?
you
guest?
think UFC would let that be someone's nickname?
Of course, big old titties.
they better, bro?
Dana White. He's like, Dana White's all right, cool. We're signing you, Parker. What's your nickname? Big old titty. He's like, big. Oh, wait, what?
Is that with two T's?
And then walkout music's my milkshake brings all the
Oh,
boys to the yard.
shit.
Dude, this guy's. We should brand him.
I'll buy his fucking fight kit,
Dude,
because Parker Porter is gonna be so hyped about this.
And he
nickname.
doesn't have a nickname. So like,
should we DM?
we should DM.
All right, we Out Here.
And then he comes and beats the. Fuck
he
out of
won't.
all
Hey,
of
because
we
we're
out
gonna-
here, Army. Go DM Parker Porter and tell him that we want him to be on our show, and we want to be able to choose his nickname and his walkout songs.
You guys tell him this. You guys tell Parker Porter that you're gonna call him Big Old Titties.
Wait, did they tell him big old titties, or did they say, "Hey, these guys are really big fans. They want to talk about branding. They're actually a branding agency."
Oh,
It also happens to do a podcast. on
We
the
get
side.
him in this room here,
It looks like it's a boardroom.
and we sit on the opposite end of the table. This
Love it.
table that we're sitting at
It's so long.
is 17 feet long. So Parker
So-
Porter is going to be on one end, and us three husbands are going to be on the other end.
And then when we're all wearing,
And we
no,
have to yell
Look.
across the table.
check this out. We're all wearing jackets, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
all of us, every time so Alex is on that side, he takes his jacket off first. It says big. You take your jacket, it says O. I take mine, it
with
says
OL,
titties.
just OL.
OL on your
Big
O.
ol'-
Yeah.
Mine says titties. Like, this is the branding. And we pitch them all like the brand deals and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Think about how many bra brands.
Do you think Manscaped will assist on this?
No, Wonder Bra. Victoria's Secret's the first male
Ooh.
athlete.
Wow.
Think about it. Hey, Porter Parker, Big Old Titty. We're your fans.
Parker Porter?
Parker Porter. He said Porter Parker. He ain't Spider-Man, bro.
yeah,
Chill.
bro. Hey, did you see that new trailer?
Yo,
That shit was
guys,
fire,
this
bro.
is not. Alice hates Marvel. He doesn't care
Hello,
about
Peter.
it.
What are you talking about? Just because I don't know. What was that movie?
Shang-Chi.
I wasn't even trying to make up a nickname because I would have been racist as fuck.
What did that
Starring-
movie do? Ho Choi?
Shang-Chi starring Cindy Lou.
Cindy Lou, Third Astronaut. Check it out.
Really?
Yeah, she in it. She plays the main character.
Stephanie's in it?
Yeah, Steph, my girl Steph
Oh,
is in it,
shit.
bro.
Shout out Stephanie.
Guys, Porter Parker, Big Old Titties. We love you. Join this. You're the new Spider-Man of our show. We love you so much.
If you guys message him, make sure you do it with love, though. Don't be like,
Yeah, don't be a
Don't
dick.
be a dick, bro.
Be like, if he do get mad, be like, well, Gilbert is the one that made up the name. Just all I'm saying.
and then be like, "That's
Ha, ha,
I'm
ha.
kidding. It was Nick."
Oh shit.
Also, guys, feel free to clip this and honestly send it to him so he knows that we're joking. We love him. I was happy that he won. By the way, that fight, that third round, dude,
Banger.
that's called CET, right?
CET.
CET? Set?
Do you have CET?
Is that CET?
CT.
TE.
Jason, you can't,
Y'all me a soda.
can't beat me to it, bro. What the
I set you up, but yeah, those guys were punching like 40% punches, but it looked hard still.
These guys are big boys.
Hey, he's
guys,
on a 2-5 win streak
Let's
now, too.
go.
Let's go, big old
Parker
titties.
Porter.
Big old titties.
Big old titties.
Big
Bro,
old titties.
You don't even
Big
got big
old
tits,
titty.
bro.
I know, but me and Gilbert relate to him so much that, you know, he do got big old titties.
But you know he do got big old titties.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out big
All
old
right,
titties.
let's wrap up the fight recap. No cap. We got 4 fights that were some amazing finishes. I want to just see which ones did you guys want to give a shout out to? We had Ignacio Bahamondes. We have William Knight. Oh my gosh, that fight. And then Josiane Nunez. She had no neck, but she got knockout power.
Bro.
And then Pantoja, be body triangling people, and probably honestly you can beat Charles Oliveira. I'm gonna put it out there. They're not even the same weight class.
Ooh, you calling
Ignacio
it
is
out?
probably the craziest one.
That
bro.
shit was nuts.
That wheel
right,
kick,
right when that
Dead.
happened for that last, and he just was like, he was setting it up the whole fight. He kept doing spinning back kicks to the gut, and then right when that 10-second
Wheel
clicker,
kick.
he's like, I'm gonna just fucking switch it up.
Can we?
and
but hey,
Rose,
I think you should be a Foley artist. I'm gonna do this. I want you to make the sound. Oh, we missed it. Ready?
extra, right? Wow.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. You should work in
Can I try? Can I
Hollywood.
try?
Yeah.
hey, but and the whole thing with that fight is
I'll tell you my
Roosevelt.
dick, man.
Roosevelt Roberts is fucking good.
He's hella good.
Remember when he fought that Brock guy? Everybody was so high up on Brock.
No,
Brock
Jalen.
Weaver?
Jalen.
No, Brock Weaver.
Didn't Jalen fight Brock?
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I know, but Roosevelt Roberts.
He fought him too?
Yeah, and they were talking so much shit, but people were so hyped on Brock, but the whole thing is I used to say he has no stand up. So it's just, unfortunately, but that William Knight knocked out somebody with his hand like this.
Yeah, bro.
He knocked out somebody with this. Bro, that's power right there, bro.
Dude, that's called death punch. Also, you like that fighter?
Hey, how come Brock Weaver isn't in Reservation Dogs?
Hey, why is Brock Weaver also not Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
All those jokes.
But no, Ignacio, I think, had the.
That shit was nuts, bro.
Which one did you like? Close second, Nick. Who do you think out of those
Oh,
four?
William Knight, dude.
Yeah.
Not for the knockout, just for the fucking backflip.
Dude, that fight though,
But
those
Nunes,
two
bro.
guys alone in a cage. Yo, don't want to be in that cage.
There's nothing you don't want to be in that cage.
What?
Why
Okay.
not? Why not?
Yeah, two big black men and then a little Filipino. I'm getting fucked.
Hey, if it's the prison yard, you the boy toy.
If
And
it's
there's nothing you could do about it, bro. Imagine like having to fight those guys, or just
I wouldn't. I would just be like, I'd first offer pasta to
Yeah.
distract them, and then I'd try to run away.
Hey, you know those boys got some fangs on them too.
What's the
bro.
thing?
A dick.
That's dude, you're gay, dude.
What? That's not
Stop
gay,
calling
bro.
me every time I touch your
You
dick.
telling me fucking you don't think William Knight got a big old hog on him, bro?
No, I think he's got a smart mind. He's an intellectual and he's smart.
I'm sure
His
he
fight
is,
IQ
too.
is higher than yours.
Yeah.
His fight IQ is higher than yours.
I'm sure it is. He's in the UFC and he just knocks some dude out. But you don't think
With
he got a
this.
hog
then
on
what's
him, bro?
your record?
1-1.
Yo, no joke. Can you?
Come on, man. Fuck. 1-1. I'm a 500 fighter.
Wait,
bro.
was your last fight a win or a loss?
It was a loss.
Is that really why you stopped?
No.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't because of that. I if that dude wants
Can
to
you
fight,
can you please
if
do
that
one more
guy-
fight?
I'll come back to fight that guy.
Can you
And
please?
that's it.
Ooh,
That's
hey,
all-
can,
I've said it
Alex, can we
before.
find that out and we can set that up?
You quiero que pique la raca?
Yeah,
Find out
thank
the
you.
last guy he lost to. He said he's willing to do a rematch.
All right, let's do it. It
Let
was
that on our
it was
happen.
the quiero que pique la raca.
It was.
And then
And
you
he
get-
missed weight by 10 pounds.
And
But
then
hey, that was also
Ooh.
in like 2014.
Do it and let Bobby corner you.
Okay.
All right, done.
smash this guy, brother.
All right, guys, let's get into our We Out Here morning news. Guys, Khabib is under some fire for his comments about Jose Aldo not being in his prime. Is this a hot take or is this a cold frozen meal?
Oh, I think, well, he got in some trouble for kind of,
Well, you got to tell people, Nick, what did he exactly say?
he just was saying how he made a comment about how fighters can't hit their prime twice. And somebody asked him saying, hey,
Connor will.
Connor already has. He's peaking right now, bro. He's peaking. We just don't know yet because his leg broke, but his peak was when he was fighting Dustin Poirier. But he's waiting for the second round. But it's just so unfortunate that his
All right,
leg
get
broke.
to it. What did Khabib say?
He pretty much was saying that, like, look, if he were to fight Peter Yan, we don't know if he's gonna look that good. You know, and I think that's fair because Peter Yan's a fucking animal. And Peter Yan took the best shots from Jose Aldo and then just continued to plot forward and pick him apart and finish him.
I disagree with Khabib. I think Jose dominates Vitor.
Oh shit!
Because you guys said a really good point the other week where it's like I didn't think about it. Jose is now settling into the weight. It was very early on.
I agree.
Was that the first fight at 135?
It was like the
Second or
first.
first?
Yeah,
He looking like fire right now.
he looks great.
I think he's gonna be good. Alex, what do you think? Is Jose? Is there can he hit a second prime if that's even a thing?
Or about a third.
I think so. He's young still. He's in his physical prime right now at his age, so why not?
Looks good.
I mean, the first fight with Peter Yan, I believe he was winning until he gassed. So, and he's been looking really good ever since then. You know, he's been winning. So, yeah, I mean, obviously we all love Khabib, but he was kind of, I think this all was taken from like the whole thing because they were talking about the greatest, right?
Mhm.
And they were like comparing their stats. I mean, Jose Aldo does have way more title defenses. He's fought really top level competition in all of his fights too, and you know, I think he can hit his prime again. Like I said, I think Jose Aldo honestly can probably be champ at 135 here soon.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so you disagree. You both disagree with Khabib.
I do.
I would
I'm
like
not
to
scared to say it. I don't put
Good, be honest.
I don't put my index finger up all the time.
Don't be controlled. Nick.
Do you think I'm controlled by Habib? Because I am, brother. Inshallah. Alhamdulillah, brother. Alhamdulillah. No, it's not. I think it's just a little more nuanced of a conversation than just him not being in his prime.
Nuance. What are we talking?
Nah, there's more layers to it, right? Like if Jose,
Give me
Jose
two more
Aldo,
layers.
Jose Aldo looked good against Pedro Munoz. No doubt about it.
Yes, true. Fact.
But if he were to fight, I would personally like to see him fight one more guy, like a TJ or something like that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Or maybe even a younger guy like a Corey.
Okay.
Ooh.
I would like to see that fight, and then we could really see if Jose's on the right track because he beat Pedro Munoz.
He beats one of the guys you're asking for.
Yeah.
Will you openly say on this podcast, and Alice will clip it, and we'll try to put all our promotional money into it? You sang to the camera, and it's a TikTok auto-tune song of you going, Habib, fuck you, you're wrong. Will you allow that to happen?
While you wear the hat.
Okay.
While you wear the hat, but then you have to also light it on fire.
Let us borrow it.
Nah, dude, I can't do that.
And when you do it, inshallah, you actually have to point down.
No, that's disrespectful. Bro.
Inshallah.
Hey, brother, that's disrespectful.
You can't say brother, you can only say sister.
Sister.
And it'll be Tia and Tamara pop up behind us.
Oh,
time.
Big fan of the show, so I'm in.
Okay, fine. There you guys have it. Nick is going to be challenged. He's biased all the time. Whatever. Habib says.
How about this? Do you think Jose Aldo could beat Peter Yan?
I told you. I think he can.
You think he can? Okay.
With the way he looked during Pedro Munoz.
Well, let's see. Let's see in this rematch with Sterling.
We'll see.
We'll see how Peter Yan looks, and if he looks okay, then I think Jose Aldo can win. If he goes in there and
Dog, Peter Yan
obliterates
is a fucking animal.
Aljamain Sterling, no.
He would be if he beat Aljamain, but he didn't. So. Here's a hot take, and this is not to be controversial or make you guys pissed off. I actually think that Peter loses to Aljamain, and I think Jose cannot beat Aljamain. I think he can beat Peter, but he can't beat Aljamain.
That's so disrespectful.
Aljamain just showed that he can gas, so
Hey.
I think Jose Aldo can beat him.
Okay, I forgot about that.
That is so disrespectful. You said that.
It's not.
Disrespect, inshallah.
Inshallah.
I guess you know what a body triangle is. Let's get to our next piece of news. Alistair Overeem has this take on pro wrestling. I'm gonna just sum it up for
Say
you
it.
guys right here.
What's the take, bro?
He thinks
just
pro
recently-
wrestling is gay.
It just here's the thing.
His words, bro.
Check this out. This is the thing, the whole wrestling thing. I watched it when I was 8, 9, 10 years old. Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, huge fan of those guys. Honky Tonk Man, great
Honky
funny.
Tonk Man.
And Andre the Giant. I stopped watching after that, so I'm not watching since 1992. Just recently, I started looking again on YouTube, and oh my God, this stuff is lame. It's just lame what these guys are doing. It's fake. It's lame. It's stupid. It's gay. It doesn't make any sense. I don't support the LGBTQI.
Wow, did he actually say that?
No.
I was like, holy shit.
You wouldn't even know what letters to say.
This is from the MMA Hour, right?
Yes. With
So I saw another clip of Alistair talking to Ariel about all this stuff, and they're talking about Brock Lesnar.
because Errol loves this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was talking about Brock Lesnar, and he was saying, like, man, he was trying to deny that Brock Lesnar had success in the UFC. But then he says, oh, the reason why he had success in the UFC is because there was no USADA.
Ooh.
That's what Alistair says, right? So the Ariel goes, well, for the sake of being honest, there was a lot of allegations about you. And this dude was like,
Wait, isn't he open about
allegations,
his steroid
bro? He was literally
He was
literally
sauced
changed
up.
He changed his whole body changed into a different person after USADA came.
Wait, why would he say that? I thought he was open about his steroid use.
No. He said it was horse meat. Remember the famous line?
Bro.
Everybody asked him, like, how'd you get so big? He was like, horse meat. But
Why would you put yourself in that corner?
so now, okay, so Alistair Overeem,
Brits.
he's going, he's from the Netherlands.
Yeah, Netherlanders.
I was
Yeah,
like, did you say
fucking
Brits?
Brits, dog.
Netherlanders.
Yeah, you two Brits, you get all the work. Alistair Overeem is going to go back to kickboxing. He's going to go fight back in kickboxing, and he's going to fight Rico Verhoeven, who is like,
Oh, he's so good.
he's so good. He's like the heavyweight
Verhoeven.
goat right now. Unfortunately, he doesn't get enough press. But do
Unfortunately,
you think,
no.
cool, Alex, do you think Alistair Overeem goes
No.
back on the sauce? Do you think he goes back on
Oh,
the
yes.
sorry, that wasn't the question.
I think he goes
Yes,
back
he
on the
does.
sauce. If they don't drug test, why not? Fuck it. You're like fucking 60 years old.
I
You might
want to
as well.
see fucking jacked Ubering, bro. That's what I want to see.
I know. I want
He
soft
looks
one.
like I don't know how like no movie studio hasn't picked him up to play like a villain.
Yeah.
because he turned into the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Because him and Tate Fletcher have beef, and Tate Fletcher won't vouch for him.
Oh, and he's a stuntman.
Maybe,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
But I mean,
No, I made
he
that
could
up. That's
pull
not
off
true.
a villain like so good. I think he has the accent,
But his
he's
voice,
huge.
really?
He has a scar on his eyebrow.
Yeah, he got a scar, bro.
Alistair, what do you think about fighting Brock Lesnar? It's a good fight. That's a villain?
Hey, that's
Def doesn't sound like that though.
Yes, it does, dude.
he kind of does though.
I was like, you know, my favorite
He's in the
MMA
middle.
fighter, Anderson Silva, should play a villain.
Imagine how scary that would be.
with the sharks
and the thing with the
laser in the eyes.
Imagine how scary that would be if you're
That's Dr.
killer.
Evo if you grew up
If
in
your
the East
killer,
Los.
if your killer started talking to you like that, you'd be like, "Damn, this guy is
motherfucker
actually about to
crazy."
kill me."
They're like, what are you gonna do to me? And he's like, BJ Penn's the best. He's a furby.
Yeah, he's a big BJ fan.
But yeah, I think also I think he loses in kickboxing. I don't think his strength towards the end of his career in MMA has not even been his striking.
He got to get back on the sauce.
It looked
bro.
weird. Get back on the sauce.
And
All right.
he's fighting Rico Verhoeven, bro. That guy's a fucking
Yeah, he's a
beast.
pinche colista camita.
Exactly.
Once again, that fighter keeps coming back to haunt us.
That's a
No,
different
I
fight.
didn't
That's
say
his
that. I said
brother.
pinche comista calita.
What's
The
that?
other one's pero con pica de raca.
All right, someone
It's crazy.
subtitles
How, it's
for us.
crazy how you know exactly the words.
The fake stuff you're saying.
Yeah, that's
I love it.
wild, bro.
All right, let's get
Guys,
to
One
our
more time. One more time.
Pero con pica de raca. Quiste poquista de la calisca.
Oh, speaking of Carissa, our next piece of news is
Segues are
Kevin Lee's
fire.
sad he never fought Khabib.
and then Khabib claims he never fought
No, he claims that Khabib never fought a good wrestler.
This is what he said. Here's his quote. It's a little disappointing that the fight never happened with me and Khabib. People even know people are now even starting to see he didn't really have the challenges that he should have had to really be an all-time great. He never really fought a great wrestler, Kevin Lee. Couple points to this. Do you agree with that statement or disagree?
I disagree. You want to know why?
What?
I don't think you were that great because you could never stay there.
Yeah.
If he wasn't even able to beat Tony.
Yeah.
True.
I don't think he would.
Yeah.
He's gonna beat Justin. I don't think he's gonna. So if he was gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, he never fought a great wrestler," obviously you weren't great enough of a wrestler to even get to a position to fight him. So I don't agree with his statement.
How about this? I think there's two parts of the statement. I disagree that he's claiming to be a great wrestler and he's the guy that need to fight him. But I don't think Khabib actually fought a great wrestler in his career. If you were to compare some other, not that he needs to.
Gleison Tebow.
What about Kamal Shalarus?
I mean, come on, guys. Look at those records, though.
Gleison Tebow.
If Khabib
took
fought
Khabib down.
GSP, that's the one. That's what I want to know. A wrestler like that. An MMA wrestler like a DC. That's the kind of great. I just think that's the one thing that's missing from his resume. And that's not his fault because they didn't have access.
Bro,
to
he
that.
trains with Islam, DC, all them. He fucking trains with decent wrestlers.
Just
And-
because you grip it like this, I'm not scared.
I know, but that's what I mean. Kevin Lee, you ain't a better wrestler than DC. You ain't a better wrestler than fucking Luke Rockhold. And
ain't.
You ain't. And he be doing
Yeah,
that. He be doing that to that. You feel me? And like when he do that and that happens, that finna happen.
Guys,
Let
get
him
up for our
know,
next.
bro.
Our newest sound effect is called Dat to Dat. Hit that button.
That's that.
that to that. I don't know if it. I don't.
Boom, boom. Hey, man, can that not be there from 18 years ago?
Delete it.
All right, Nick, what do you think? What do you think to my
he
point?
thinks the food log is going good.
Oh, my
You know
God,
what, dude?
seriously? Oh, my God, the camera almost.
Yeah, dude, stop banging
You've
the
been
fucking
slamming on the table,
bro.
and I've been just seeing the camera go.
God damn it, dude. Look, dude, Kevin Lee's obviously saying this just to
You disagree with that, Aussie. But what about
Yeah.
his actual point? Did Khabib did he get to fight a really good wrestler? An
I think
MMA
he-
wrestler, like a DC or
I
in that
think
weight
he-
class?
Here's the thing, Habib
What's
is
the thing?
the best MMA wrestler that we've seen.
Okay, what's the second in that division?
Justin Gaethje.
Well, that he
But he
fought.
doesn't wrestle.
Yeah, he doesn't offensive wrestle. You right.
You know, like all the guys he's fought are very well rounded. You know, across the board as MMA fighters.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
He smashed bro. Habib smashed
Artem
RDA.
Lobov. What?
RDA. He
I was
smashed
about-
RDA.
I was about to say Poirier and Kevin Lee. Kevin Lee doesn't out wrestle Poirier. I don't think so.
Oh, wow.
And RDA he subbed to Kevin Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And Habib smashed him. I know his MMA math, but as far as like matchup wise goes, I just don't think.
Here's a hot take.
Kevin
Didn't
Lee-
RDA take him down and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin. I don't know.
Get
if-
out of here with that boo boo.
Here's
bro.
my one final hot take on that. Habib doesn't beat Michael Chandler, and I'll say that. Oh no, he beats Michael Chandler. Sorry, he beats Michael Chandler. You know who he doesn't beat? I honestly think he doesn't beat Charles Oliveira.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's fine. And as
Just
someone that doesn't understand body triangles,
I know that if you put your knee north, south, left, you're good to go.
Hey, y'all heard that nonsense they were saying that someone was saying that they no like hate towards Ortega, but they were saying that they think Ortega beats Habib.
That's ridiculous.
Out of here.
Maybe he beats him if there's 40 rounds. He beats the first 4 rounds and lose everything after that.
no, I don't even think that happens.
I'm just trying to make fun of him for losing all his fights after going 4-0 with the Ultimate Fighter. Stop talking shit, man. You don't know what's gonna happen next. Look what happened.
Dude, hey, don't make me bring Jay Park over here, bruh.
Ooh.
Don't make me get Jay Park over here, dog.
Shout out Tiger Belly.
See you guys. Next piece of advice. Khabib had this really juicy thing to say. Ring girls are the most unnecessary people in martial arts. Wait, sorry. Ring girls are the most unnecessary people in martial arts. What functions do they have? What are they doing anyway? That's my personal opinion.
Hey, did Tiffany,
honestly, it's not martial arts.
Did Tiffany Garcia right there, bro? No, she always, the one thing that my wife always the one thing that she has a problem with is when they walk around the cage with the number and then they just throw it on the floor when they step out the cage.
Yeah, it's
that's
like,
the one thing she has a problem.
Honestly, kind of just set it down. Why are you throwing it?
And that's
Bro,
her point.
it's a fucking ultimate fighting championship. You think people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, look how gentle she put that down"? No, you throw that shit.
Dude, you're
Chuck
crazy.
that shit, huh?
You're acting crazy right
throw
now.
that shit like
dude.
a frisbee. I hope they would like throw it into the crowd.
Okay, let's say instead of they're holding cards, they're holding Sony cameras. You gonna want them to throw it?
Hell yeah, that's that shit. Fuck it, then we have 10 angles up in this bitch.
Guys, I think this is fun. I think he's being serious, but it's just the way he's talked is just funny to me because you know what, they are kind of useless. You can literally easily put that number up,
And
on
they
the
do.
scoreboard.
They put it up on the way top, the thing.
Yeah.
You put like round 1. It's just, bro, it's been a thing forever, right?
boxing,
It's just part of the sport.
And yeah,
So that's why.
and especially coming from he's a very devout Muslim, bro.
it's very conservative religion.
Very
so,
conservative. So from his point of view, he's like, this is wild.
This
yeah.
is not
This is not kosher, brother.
This is not
brother,
kosher.
brother,
whatever
is not
this
kosher,
means
brother.
right here with the hand. It's
I love how
not
you
that.
said this is not kosher, even though
Brother, this is not kosher.
he's Muslim. He's not Jewish.
Jewish is halal.
What do you? Hey, what?
Yeah, bro. What are you talking about?
All right.
I wonder why
Jewish
the
is-
finger is the thing.
Halal.
Okay.
Halal, guys, is Jewish.
Learn a
cuisine.
body triangle.
Shout out to Gilbert wearing the same clothes on the past 7 episodes.
What's up? It's called. I'm the only one that cares about our sponsor, Manscaped.
Bro, the shirt doesn't fit me that well,
Okay, well, we have
unfortunately.
more coming. Don't worry. And underwear.
Thanks.
Guys, we're also going to do some Manscaped giveaways in the future, so be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Let's get into some fights that make me act up. Guys, we're going to talk a little bit about the UFC 267. There's a lot of fight announcements, a lot of juicy fights. So, gentlemen, pull up that fart card.
Fart card. Is that what
Wait,
you
I
said?
thought we were doing fights that make us act up.
Exactly, but the fights that make us
Oh.
act up are the UFC 267 Abu Dhabi. So, guys, we have Ankala versus Ozdemir. That was just announced. Do you like it? Is it yummy?
Hell yeah, bro.
Shut up. Here are the next couple ones. We have Jan Blachowicz versus Glover Teixeira. We have Sterling versus Piotr Yan. We have RDA versus Makhachev. We have Marcin Tybura versus Alexander Volkov. We've got so many fights. I'm not going to go all through them, but I'm going to tell you.
Hamza.
Oh, Hamzat's fighting too, but he's going to lose. His next cousin's
Ooh.
fighting.
And he never misses weight, bro.
He actually doesn't. He's
Li Jiangli.
never missed weight.
And
Never miss weight.
he never gouges people in the eyes when he's about to get submitted, so he
You know
can
what I
get
mean?
out of the position.
I'll say this. Here's the one that makes me most excited. I've been very consistent. This fight made me act up. Rob Schneider versus Amanda Hebos.
Stupid.
Oh shit! bro.
Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh.
But real talk, Tai Tuivasa, I'm just very excited for him to fight someone. I know
Yeah.
we don't want Walt Harris to lose, but Tai Tuivasa is a star in the
Yeah.
making. Alex, which fight makes you act up? Nick, what fight makes you
No,
act
I was about to say. I just got confused because it's there twice. My bad. The
That's on Nick.
Ankalaev and Volkan Ozdemir. That's a good.
That's a
dude,
banger.
Why do you like that so much?
Because Volkan Ozdemir, low key, is really good.
Yeah.
He's really
great.
good. He's just had some like rough fights, but that fight, obviously, I'm a huge Thai fan, so always excited to see him. But I think I'm most excited to see Hamzat come back.
Yep.
I really am.
that's really cool.
Borgs. He has a good nickname too. Borg, whatever. the
Boars.
fuck.
I don't know what
Boars.
the fuck that means.
It's like wolf, brother.
It's like Wolf.
brother.
Uh,
And his voice is so deep. Is the Wolf, brother. Like this.
That guy should be a fucking bad guy.
A villain.
He goes,
Yeah,
"I
it's this
smash."
cleft lip scar and
smash,
shit,
bro.
bro.
That,
Brother,
you're
brother.
right, that is a villain.
Yeah, he's a
The
villain.
voice, he has everything. Thanks. Nick was just showing me a text from his wife wearing a bra. That's weird.
Hey, that's not that did not happen.
Alex, sometimes
Hey,
Alex,
no, because Nick one time saw a video on my phone of when I was doing dirty.
Yeah, I seen his penis
dude,
enter a
oh my
vagina.
god, for real?
Yeah.
Why are you on his phone?
No, it was like on iPhone for some reason it like keeps shit up that you're not even using. And when I was like, I went up to go to more apps, like for some reason it was showing up on my photo thing, and I just swiped away because I'm like, oh, you probably saw that, but who cares?
I didn't say anything, and then afterwards I was
Why did
like,
you say anything? And
Because-
that makes it weird, like you're putting that in your mind that you actually think about Alex's dick.
yeah, I put that shit in my spank bank, dog.
Oh.
Hey, once I saw that, I had to like focus to keep it in my memory. Otherwise, when I go home, I'm gonna forget.
It's gone.
And that's why they call us the husbands.
My hubby.
Nick, what fight makes you act up?
Islam. I want to
First of all,
actually
say,
no.
say the phrase.
Pieter Jan
Say the phrase.
versus the champion Aljamain
The camera was fell.
Sterling.
We're not
My
using
bad.
that one.
Hey,
for
my
the
bad,
rest of the
camera.
episode, so we good.
Hey,
Yeah, we
say
good, we good.
the line before you tell me the fight
Fights that make me act up.
accordingly,
They make me feel some type of way.
which
Oh.
is
Aljo and Peter.
Make you
Interesting.
feel some type of way.
But this whole fight card is a banger, bro.
Remember that song? Type
Yeah.
of way. Make me feel some type of way.
this is a great fight card.
Great
Abu
fight card.
Dhabi. So it's gonna be during the day.
Yep.
Probably.
What? Oh man.
Probably shit.
Well, guys,
Hey,
leave in the
what's-
comments below where we should do this fight companion watch party. Maybe we'll do it at the Calabasas. Since
Ooh.
We'll just pull up to Shab's place and just
no, we'll do it.
kick
We'll do it on the outside.
Oh yeah. He'll have
All right.
extra room for us.
All right, guys, let's get to our quick take picks with Lift God and Nick the Ear, featuring Young Buck, Gilbert Galon.
Gilbato.
Whoa.
Guys,
Bro.
we're doing. There's a fight this Saturday on my birthday, and I'm very
August
excited.
28th. How old are you turning, Gilbo?
36.
Yep, 36 minus 4 plus 1 minus 3. If you figure that out in the comments, you're gonna win a prize. Nick, DM him. All right. Main event, featherweight fight on my birthday. I love this fighter, one of my favorite fighters. Edson Barboza fighting a new Georgian hotshot, Giga. Yo.
Tell me what I want, what I really want.
Now,
So
tell me what you want, what you really want with this pick.
I want Edson Barbosa to win this fight. Tell- if you
What
wanna
round?
be-
Knockout, or you think it's gonna be a decision?
I think he wins by TKO 4th round.
Wow.
I can see that kind of feeling it out. Nick,
Yeah.
who do you have for this?
I'm leaning towards Edson just because he has a little bit more ways to win. But
Te quiero.
I feel like if Edson doesn't mix it up
Te quiero.
with like some wrestling or just attempting it,
the caca.
the caca, I feel like it's gonna favor Giga a little bit more. But because Giga's a very technical, he's a sniper.
Yeah, it really is.
He's a sniper, and Edson, he's great too. So I don't know, man. He looked really good in his last fight. I'm leaning towards
What the fuck is happening?
Edson Barboza. You know why I started tripping? Hey, you know why I started tripping? Because the internet went out.
He's so into what is it, like being Muslim? He's good. He's sniper.
Sniper, bro.
What's wrong with you,
Brother.
dude? Get your life together.
Did you guys not hear me say he's a sniper?
I heard he's sniper.
You said
My
you said
mic, hey, my mic.
he's
funky.
sniper.
He's sniper. bro.
evidence south. You're a
Brother.
Russian spy.
brother.
Ooh.
He's sniper.
Guys, I'm gonna go with my boy Edson Chikadze. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But you guys know where my heart really is. Edson Barboza. He's been in the game forever. I love him. He's so great. Is he still training with Mark Henry? No.
Nope. ATT, American Top Team. Him
Let's
and
go.
Marlon left.
Is it-
They've been over there for a while now. Where the fuck have you been?
Oh, I was sick. Look, guys, the middleweight co-main event is happening. Guess what? Both these guys don't have pictures. We have Ryan. He's in the battle. We also have Gilbert. Has some brothers. Urbina just lost the Ultimate Fighter, but he's replacing the guy.
He
that-
lost the semifinal. He didn't.
He lost the
lose both of them.
semifinal. I made that up. But Gilbert Urbina's fighting, and you already know about the Gilbert situation. Does not apply to this one because this is my favorite Gilbert right now. So Gilbert Urbina all day. I will take his last name if he wins. Nick?
Man, Urbina's very good. What do you know about Brian Battle? Alex?
He's good. He's scrappy.
Stand-up guy?
He's a stand-up guy. He's really light on his feet. He's more of like a volume style guy. On the Ultimate Fighter, I don't believe he got any finishes, if I'm not mistaken. He won all by decisions, but no. And then he won by submission. His fight to get him into the final, he won by submission against another guy who's on the card who was like who they thought was gonna win the whole thing. He submitted him to go into the final.
Wow. That's a big motivation.
But he's honestly he's a really like light kind of, he's light on his feet and he throws a lot of volume.
So it's Gilbert.
And his name is Brian Battles. That's really cool. But I'm going to go with Gilbo. I'm Team Gilbo. It's his birthday. I'm picking whatever the fuck Gilbert wants. All right?
Honestly, if you, I know Nick watched the last fight. This Gilbert guy is really good. And even in his...
He's a ground guy, no?
No, he
strikes.
He strikes. Like even on the last fight where because he did lose the semifinal, but Trey Sean is injured, so he's stepping in. He gets the shot.
Wow.
He was doing good and he was tough. Trey Sean would rock him and he was just walking forward. He didn't give a shit. He was walking forward and he was landing on Trey Sean too. It's just Trey Sean has some fucking power. He's like he reminds me of Anthony Johnson at middleweight.
Same
but
player.
I honestly, this is good for him. I do think Gilbert, this is a really good fight for him, and I think he wins a decision on this one.
Let's go.
And then once Gilbert wins this fight, he might change out of the Manscaped shirt and the Coca-Cola hat.
I will never, because one, you got to believe in your dreams. One, you always support the people that have been with you, Manscaped, and you always got to support the people that will have you in the future.
That will kill you if you drink too much.
And we're going to be sponsored by Coca-Cola soon. Just mark our fucking
guys,
words.
Ricky
give me Coke Zero, though.
Tercios versus Brady Heinstein.
High stand. I'm going to go Ricky Tercios.
Same here.
Me too, because he's one of the only fighters in the
Shops
UFC
is
that
super rare.
ever seen rep Salvadorian.
Oh, is he
Hey.
full Salvadoran?
No, he's half. But
He half
only
Salvi,
fighter. He's a Salvi, so you already know I'm finna rock with him all day. Every
go.
day.
I hate bringing this up, but it's so stupid. I have to. I was at Grand Central Market. Got a pupusa.
Nice, man.
It's
I don't
so
care about
fucking
you.
good,
Hey,
though.
what about me, bro?
I didn't get noodles.
Hey, pupusas are
I'm an
bomb, aren't they?
honorary Salvi, bro.
Hey, I had chop suey for the first time from that spot.
Oh, chop suey, like, dude,
Yeah.
because it's not
Who
Chinese
the fuck
owned
gets
anymore.
Chinese chop suey?
I got it because of the fucking System of a Down song.
Was it
How does
really
it go?
playing?
How does it go?
How does it go?
Everybody.
Everybody, It's non-stop disco bet you the best get in now. Non-stop disco bet you.
All right, speaking of hoo-hoos, we have Kevin Lee. He was in our We Out Here Morning News. He's fighting Danielle. This got pretty good, Rodriguez. But honestly, guys, I'm going to have to go with Kevin Lee. Because Kevin Lee, he has good style. And you know what? I love a comeback win. Let's give him a win. Nick, what do you got?
Hey, Alex, do you think Gilbert should marry Kevin Lee because he loves him so much?
I'd rather
Yeah.
marry Michael
Him
Chandler
and
first.
David, so they both love Kevin Lee so much for some reason.
I do like Kevin Lee. I met him at Disneyland.
Was he
Very
nice?
nice guy.
How did you introduce yourself?
My friend Heinrich went up to him and he introduced himself.
like, I know you would. Like,
pero que no, like, hey, you like pelear in la jaula, fool.
And he was like, I fought in combate.
Yeah, but he was a nice guy. He was with a nice young woman, and she was very nice to us as well. So it was on the Little Mermaid ride.
Who are you picking? These are quick picks, man.
Hold on, dude. Let me just talk about my experience. No. Kevin Lee was great, but I gotta go with my boy D-Rod, man. He's a hometown dude.
Is he really Pasadena?
L.A.
And there you go.
Alhambra, baby.
Alhambra,
Turn the
let's go,
fuck
bro.
up.
But he came up on the local scene, you know what I mean? Fighting on the same couple shows. I would see him every now and then. He's a very nice guy.
That's cool. So someone takes the time to say hi to you and your friends and family at Disneyland, and you just say fuck off. That's cool. Alice, you going with D-Rod or Kaylee?
I'm going with D-Rod. Y'all forgot who D-Rod was getting ready for before this fight. He was getting ready for an actual, like a fucking crazy wrestler in Habib's cousin.
Yeah.
Number one guy.
Abu Akbar.
Yeah, I think D-Rod, this is a perfect fight for him because he was getting ready for a wrestler, because of the name of Kevin Lee, because D-Rod's kind of on a rise right now, this is the perfect fight for him. Honestly, I think, here's the thing with Kevin Lee. I don't not like him. Yes, he's a little annoying to me, the way that he talks. But I'm not going to lie to you. He breaks. And you've seen it a lot. When something gets hard, he kind of breaks.
Yes, staff every time.
No, but I saw in another interview, they were saying that, like, he kind of breaks when shit gets hard. He's almost kind of like Uriah Hall. Like, right, you can see in their face when they break. I don't think D-Rod breaks. So
But D-Rod,
Also, D-Rod does break.
okay.
Nicholas Dalby broke him.
Oh, shit.
No,
about that
hey,
fight?
D-Rod won that fight.
won
That
that
was a
fight.
split decision loss, and everybody thought D-Rod won.
Also very interesting. Kevin Lee is 5'9", maybe 5'10",
Think about that.
and D-Rod is 6 foot.
Then I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that changes.
Also,
things.
D-Rod has tattoos, and not on his head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Kevin Lee has tattoos
Oh
on his
shit!
head.
I forgot he has a tattoo on his head. I'm going with Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee, he's also Killmonger. Let's go.
Let's go.
Guys, really quick, let's do 2 more fights. Middleweight, Andre Petrosky versus Michael, not Chandler, Gilmore.
Can I talk about this one?
Please
Yeah,
do.
go ahead.
Actually, I don't know
Andre-
too much
break it down,
about this.
break it down.
Andre is the guy that they thought was going to win the whole Ultimate Fighter. He's the guy that lost to Brian Battle.
Oh,
The guy-
yes.
The guy that he's fighting is the guy that Gilbert Ubrina is. That's the guy that he beat. So
Yeah.
Gilbert Ubrina was supposed to fight somebody. That guy got injured. This guy stepped in literally 2 days before that fight on the Ultimate Fighter, lost, but now he's fighting. So it should be a good fight.
Andre Petrosky, though, watching it, kind of overrated.
Yeah, they
Ooh,
not
shots
overrated.
fired.
He,
He got picked
he has a lot
first.
of
That's
skill.
why I
He
was
got
kinda
picked
like-
first. They thought he was going to win the whole thing. Dana White even said that. He has all the skills to be good, but we'll see how he does when it gets hard, because he started getting pieced up a little bit again with Brian Battle, and then got submitted. Didn't go to sleep, but probably went home, had a Big Mac after, large Coke, washed it down with some fries, maybe a McFlurry, M&Ms.
I'm going to go with Petrosky because Gilmore did not look impressive. I know he came in last minute, but it was kind of like, that's old.
Yeah, I'm going with Andre.
Petrosky, I'm going with Andre. What do you think?
By the way,
I'm going fucking Gilmore, bro.
Did you watch The Ultimate Fighter?
because you watched the Gilmore
dude,
Girls.
dog. Let's go.
Gilmore Girls. All right, guys. Middle. You know Lorelai?
That show sucks, bro. I hate Gilmore
Okay.
Girls.
Mock
I was like, nobody talks like this in real life, bro. Why do they all talk so fast?
Sorry.
Put a sound effect for that.
Yeah, please. That was a good
All
snooze.
right, guys. We have Mak Uhad
Mukbang.
Muhammad
Bordorf
Muradov.
versus Gerald Mearshart.
I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna go Muradov.
I'm
What?
going Muradov.
You guys are forgetting. You guys like Mearshart.
I do too. He's
Yeah,
great.
but he also got finished in 3 seconds by Hamzat.
But Muradov is
good.
very good.
Who has he beat?
He's beat.
Exactly. You guys are stupid. I'm
right,
so sick of you
Gerald-
being so biased
Gerald-
with these last names,
Gerald, bro. This guy is.
You're
on
you're like a
15
white
fight-
supremacist, but different.
He's on a 15 fight win streak, and he's been knocking everybody out that he's been fighting.
Has he been anyone in the UFC?
Yeah, he's on like a 5-fight winning streak in the UFC.
Name one fighter.
I don't know the name off the top
If it's
of my
not
head.
Michael Chandler, I don't care.
He
Oh,
beat
shit.
Sanchez. He beat Smith and DeChirico. DeChirico is actually really good.
DeChirico is the guy that knocked
Andrew
out Butler.
Sanchez. Andrew Sanchez is actually really good as well too.
And that was a very competitive
Guys,
fight.
I'm
and
going
he beat him up.
Mearshart because I believe in him still.
Who's he beat?
Think about it.
Duran win.
All right, guys. Next fight, we got Jake Paul versus
Let's
Tyron
go.
Woodley. Alex doesn't care about this fight, but is going to entertain it still. Nick thinks he's into this, but he's not.
I'm
Let's
into
see
this.
who knows the password. The secret word is chariot.
Chariot.
Can I? I'll give
Go
you.
ahead.
Break it down. Break it down, Alex.
If Tyron shows up actually wanting to be there and fight, there's no way he loses.
Do you think he's not? Or actually, do you really think he is or not?
I don't know, because these last couple fights in the UFC, or his last fight, he showed the fuck up. He just was going up against
Good
fucking
fighter.
Vicente Luque.
Who's on another
If
level, bro?
if he's on that level though, he beats Jake. And he was making a point. He was like, this guy feels like he's going to lose. If he was as confident as he thinks, he wouldn't have put a fucking rematch clause in our contract. If he's so fucking confident that he's going to knock me out because he knocked out Ben Askren. If Tyron shows up, he wins this fight. If he doesn't show up, he still wins this fight.
Oh,
That's all I'm
I
saying.
like that
Oh.
take. And with that said, I'm gonna copy it. So I'm
That's
going
your pick?
I'm going Tyron Woodley. So honestly, me and Alex are very pro MMA. We're both Tyron Woodley. Nick did not jump on that so quick, and I'm kind of shocked for someone
These
that's
guys,
a
man.
brown belt in Brazilian
Hey,
Jiu-Jitsu.
I'm
What's up,
sick and
Nick
tired.
Schaub? Tell us your pick.
I'm sick and tired of you guys just getting it all wrong. Okay? Especially about me and about my picks. So I'm going to break it down. The one thing I'm very worried about is the mental state of Tyron Woodley and
I hope you have evidence, just
Just-
saying things.
just the, because Jake Paul's very good at playing mind games. very good at getting in his dude's head, right? So my whole thing is if Tyron Woodley doesn't like obliterate him in the first 2 rounds, I feel like I still think Tyron. I'm gonna put money on Tyron Woodley because he's a plus 160 underdog.
Oh, same.
I am going to put some money on Tyron Woodley.
Yeah, I should. Let me know where to put money on.
Bovado. I use Bovado. Okay.
They're not a sponsor. Bleep that out.
Yeah.
Lotto.
Manscaped.
Lotto.
But I am worried, like, because I think the only way for Jake Paul to win is by decision. If Tyron doesn't find a way to knock out Jake Paul, because this isn't MMA gloves, I'm sure he has the power to knock out Jake Paul. But as the fight gets longer, I am a little nervous that Tyron Woodley may not be able to put him away. He does have problems with volume and throwing a lot over a period of time. And, you know, Jake Paul, he's a young dude. I think he might be on the sauce, bro. I think there's some PEDs involved.
Yeah, he's breaking out a little bit.
You know what I mean? He's
acne.
looking jacked, bro. He's training hard. He has, you know, all the money in the world. He has all the resources. But why wouldn't you if you're fucking Jake Paul, right?
It's cheating.
And Jake Paul has skills, man. He's pretty good. But I think we're going to see him exposed because he's not going to have enough game to beat a guy like Tyron Woodley unless something happens mentally to Tyron Woodley where he kind of like starts to fall apart a little bit, or he starts getting gun shy and doesn't throw as much. But with all that being said, I still got money on Tyron Woodley. I still think he's going to win. He should win, but it's his fight to lose. All the pressure is on Tyron Woodley. So that's what I'm worried about. I hope he could pull it off.
Jake has enough power to, if Tyron's lazy or something like that, he probably can rock Tyron.
And he's big, bro. He could lean on him. He's the bigger guy. He's cutting down to 190. Yeah. Tyron Woodley is going up a weight class essentially because he's naturally
even though they said he used to walk around at 200.
No, I've never believed that.
So the whole thing
but
with Tyron,
was he in shape though?
Yeah, you know Tyron talked about this. He's like, look, I get to go to 190. I don't have to lose as much power as I used to go to 170. He's like, I got to only train boxing and work all my skills on boxing. I don't got to worry about wrestling. I don't got to worry about someone trying to take me down. He was like, I'm going to eat this kid for breakfast, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And lunch and dinner. Shit.
Tyron Woodley should win. He should. It should be a shutout. But with the fight game, you just never fucking know.
Gilbert.
You just never know, bro. It's a fight. A fight is a fight.
Know. You fucking punch the table harder and knock off my camera.
I thought you were going to fight.
Oh, jeez, bro.
It was good. See, I trust Alex's ingenuity and how he rigged that camera.
What's rig spelled backwards? What's rig spelled backwards?
Rig spelled backwards? GIR.
And that spells the end of the show. Guys, we love you so much. I hope those picks help you out. We had a wonderful time with you tonight. You're our favorite people in the world. In this moment, in this time, don't think about the past. Don't think about the future. Think about the present with us right now. And take this in. We love you. We appreciate you.
We actually, we're also out here.
And we're out here.
But also, before we go, can we just give one quick shout out to our boy, DeVardo?
Yeah, hold on. Let's do this shit real quick,
He is the winner of our super rare super package.
Ooh.
Boxing gloves, the hat, and the motherfucking Muhammad Ali t-shirt. So we appreciate him for reaching out, and we appreciate all you guys. Anytime we can give something away to you guys, we're always excited to do so. But our man DeVardo sent us over a picture of him all swagged out.
Let's go.
Throw that picture up, Alex.
So thank you.
So you did. Let's go. Shout out to DeVardo.
Thank you also to Super Rare for sponsoring
Hope
that.
I'm saying that
Speaking
right.
about sponsors, if you are watching this and you want to maybe look, guys, if you want something on this show, want us to do a little fun ad for you guys, make sure you hit us up at weouthieremma@gmail.com. We'll be able to assist you and get your product on our podcast, and we can.
We able to exist you?
Assist you. I said assist, but also I'm a little tired.
We'll exist you too.
I'm gonna exist you guys also. Make sure you follow Alex at Lift God, Nick at Nick the Ear, myself at Gilbert, and also at We Out Here MMA on the Instagram. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also leave a comment down below with this question that needs to be answered, Alex.
Will you eat hot dogs even though they take 35 minutes off your life, claiming to a new study?
35 minutes, really?
35 minutes per hot dog.
That's a lot of minutes, bro.
Answer right now. Is it worth the life? Answer right now, guys. The show is over. Make sure you use the code WEOUTHERE for manscaped.com.